This episode of Into the Music is brought to you by Coda Music. It's a great way to discover new music and listen to all of your favorite artists for free. The link is in the description. In today's episode we're going to explore Tiesto. At the forefront of electronic dance music since 2000, Grammy-winning Dutch DJ and producer Tiesto became one of the most recognizable figures of the genre with his legendary extended live sets, prolific output, and a pop-oriented crossover appeal that scored him multiple hit singles in the 2010s including Red Lights, Feel It in My Bones with Tegan Sara, Wasted with Matthew Koma, and Jackie Chan with Dzeko, Preme, and Post Malone. A top 10 fixture in the DJ Mag Top 100 ranking for decades, he has also accumulated numerous accolades throughout his career, including a Grammy in 2015 for his remix of John Legend's All of Me and a royal appointment as Officer of the Order of Orange-Nassau, one of the highest honors in the Netherlands. A native of Breda, Netherlands, Tiesto was born Tijs Verwest on January 17, 1969, and first started DJing at a hometown club called the Sprock. Discovered there by the GM of Rotterdam-based independent label Basic Beat Recordings, Tiesto released his first of 5 mixed CDs as a part of the label's Forbidden Paradise series. With quick success and an accelerated work ethic, he partnered with Arny Bink in 1997 to form Black Hole Recordings, a private label that became the birthplace for both his Space Age and revered Magik series. Black Hole also brought the world the first mixed compilations from artists like Ferry Corsten, Johan Gielen, and Armin van Buuren, and introduced yet another prize series called In Trance We Trust. Relentless global touring ensued and, in 3 short years, the world outside Holland took notice of Tiesto's talent, with Network finally signing him to a stateside deal. Summer Breeze marked Tiesto's US debut, a mix album that showcased his remix of Delirium's Silence featuring Sarah McLachlan, an 11.5-minute tour de force of throbbing beats and sweeping synthesizers with McLachlan's vocals at the forefront. Aside from reverberating throughout dance clubs everywhere, the remix was commercially successful as well, spending 4 weeks in the UK Top 10, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Dance Chart, and becoming one of the most influential tracks of the progressive dance era. Soon recognized as one of the most sought-after producers and remixers, Tiesto helped pioneer a stylized musical trend of weaving threads of ethereal female vocals deep within the ebbs and flows of pulsating electronic rhythms. He churned out remixes that ran the gamut, including tracks by Chicane, Lee Nash of Sixpence None the Richer on Delirium's Innocente, and Faithless. In My Memory, Tiesto's first solo album, was released in 2001, mixing original compositions and club anthems with more commercial fare. Lethal Industry, its first single, reached number 6 on the Dutch pop chart. The following year found his catalog expanding with the release of the 3rd volume of his hypnotically elegant, Ibiza-influenced, an aptly named mix compilation entitled In Search of Sunrise. He would continue to mix the series through the 7th installment. His first chart topper, Just Be, followed in 2004, as did Parade of the Athletes, which served as the soundtrack to the opening ceremony of the 2004 Olympic Games and recalled the work of Jean-Michel Jarre and Giorgio Moroder. He capped his banner year with an appointment as an officer of the Order of Orange-Nassau owned by Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands. When Elements of Life arrived in 2007, Tiesto scored his second number 1 and also earned his first Grammy nomination for Best Electronic/Dance Album. He maintained his mainstream momentum with his 4th official LP, Kaleidoscope. Released in 2009, the year Tiesto founded the Musical Freedom label, the set included a star-studded guest list, ranging from Sigur Rós vocalist Jonesy to pop singer Nelly Furtado. Feel It in My Bones, a collaboration with indie sister act Tegan Sara, was certified platinum and the album became a hit in the pair's native Canada. A year later, Magical Journey, the hits collection 1998 to 2008 rounded up some career highlights, while 2011 saw the launch of a new city-based mix series when Club Life, Volume 1, Las Vegas hit the shelves. That year he also released a new studio album, Kiss from the Past, under his Allure alias. Club Life, Volume 2, Miami followed a year later, featuring Tiesto's remixes of Coldplay Paradise and Gotta Ye Somebody That I Used to Know, while 2013's Club Life, Volume 3, Stockholm featured remixes of artists like Icona Pop I Love It and Passion Pit Carried Away. The fifth Tiesto studio album, A Town Called Paradise, appeared in 2014 on Casablanca. It featured the most pop-oriented productions of his career. Its two biggest singles, Red Lights and Wasted, peaked in the top 10 of the Billboard Dance Chart and earned gold and platinum certifications in multiple countries. During the latter half of the 2010s, Tiesto continued to roll, often while collaborating with emerging producers and vocalists born after he made his recorded debut. He released well over a dozen singles in 2015 and 2016, including collaborations with Martin Garrix's The Only Way Is Up, The Chainsmokers' Split, On My Way featuring Bright Sparks, and Oliver Heldens and Natalie LaRose The Right Song, the last of which resulted in a silver certification from the British phonographic industry. Tiesto's remix discography grew at nearly the same rate, highlighted by his work on John Legend's All of Me, which won a Grammy in the category of Best Remixed Recording, Non-Classical. In 2018, he hit the top 10 of the Dutch, Canadian, Irish, and UK charts with Jackie Chan, a collaboration with Dzeko, Preme, and Post Malone. The track was later certified platinum in the US and UK. All the while, Tiesto remained deeply invested in many aspects of the dance music industry as an evangelist, global performer, tech startup advisor, and satellite radio DJ. Following a bevy of singles in early 2019, Tiesto issued the EP Together. Several more non-album tracks followed in 2020, including My Frequency with Seven Skies and Rebmo, and Nothing Really Matters with Becky Hill. Tiesto started the 2020s with the release of his sixth official studio effort, The London Sessions. Inspired by the titular city scene, the LP included late 2010s hits like Jackie Chan, God is a Dancer with Mabel, and Ritual with Jonas Blue and Rita Ora.